Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? My name is Gregor Hamilton. I talk to Q, and Q talks back. We're starting off our morning. It's a little after 7 o'clock on September the 6th. And I did a video yesterday talking about you can't serve two masters. And that comes straight out of the Bible. And I'm going to give you two examples of that. You get to choose between politics or Jesus Christ. You don't get to pick both. Of course, we want our politics to follow Jesus Christ's teachings, but we don't want Jesus Christ following politics. And if you're thinking that you're serving both together, eventually they're going to clash. And maybe not eventually, maybe even just right off the bat. I mean, politics is division, right? Democrat, Republican, and everybody else. But Jesus Christ says all are Christians if they ask. You just have to ask. Everybody can be. And once you become a Christian, you don't hate non-Christians. You pray for non-Christians. A Republican doesn't pray for Democrats, do they? Seriously, when is the last time a Republican prayed for a Democrat? They don't. Christians pray for non-Christians all the time. We can't serve two masters. There's a physical one. Here's a different one. I am a migraine sufferer. Yesterday I suffered them greatly. We have a lot of heavy smoke in the area. It could have been a plethora of other reasons, okay? It is what it is. We all have our cross to carry. Mine happens to be physical pains like this. So my migraines were suffering greatly all day yesterday, most of the day, and most of the night. And every time I'd wake up in the middle of the night, last night, of course, you know, it's hard to fall asleep. And when you do fall asleep, and then when you wake up and your migraine's still there, it's quite an experience. I wish it on no one. I wish these type of things on no one. And as I was asleep last night, early this morning, I woke up out of nowhere. And the first thing that went into my mind was, I thanked God for removing my migraine. I did not have my migraine head suffering. But that didn't mean I wasn't in pain. The reason I was woken up so abruptly is because my calf cramped. And as you know, cramped legs you don't wake up and then watch the cramp happen, right? You're asleep as your leg cramps, and as soon as it gets to its max pain, that's when you wake up, right, with leg cramps. So the second I woke up, all I could feel was the physical pain in my leg, but my mind was like, wow, my head doesn't hurt. I could care less about my leg. My brain, my migraine doesn't hurt. I was happy about that, so happy I could care less about the pain in my leg that I instantly thanked God for removing the pain in my head of the migraine. Yes? Can't serve two masters. Well, as soon as that calf cramp, I started massaging and stretching and getting that out. The second the pain started dissipating, because it takes about 4 or 5 seconds from when you start to feel the relief of the cramp to the point where it stops hurting, about 4 or 5 seconds, yeah? That 4 or 5 second transition, as soon as the pain in the leg would leave, the pain in my head was returning. And there came a point in time, it was 50-50, and then all of a sudden, no more leg pain, 100% migraine pain. You can only serve one master. Whatever the pain in you that is the greatest is what you are going to focus on. You will ignore all the other pains in your life if you focus on just the one that's the biggest. Okay? Is the biggest problem in your life politics, or is it spiritual? Is the biggest focus in your life physical? You know, of course, let's use some of those things. Rent, You know, your car bills, all the bills and stuff, food money and all this type of things. Yeah. That's the physical. Is that what you focus on only? Or do you focus on Jesus Christ knowing that he will provide you those things? I lived my whole life doing that without realizing I was counting on Jesus Christ to provide for me. I've always been able to live like a bird in a sense. You wake up and you find your food. It will always be there. I'm 56 years old. Here I am. Never been in the hospital, never had a surgery. So for migraines, yeah, I'm lucky. Extremely lucky. Okay, but enough about me. I saw what I meant to be doing. Sorry. I keep trying to explain this part instead of, my name's Gregory Hamilton. I talk to Q, and Q talks back. And Q's message is not to make more Republicans out of y'all. Is it? Is that what Q's about? Is to make one big, huge Republican party so that Americans are done with a one-party system? No, that's right. No, we want to have a lion party. We're so sick and tired of politics lying, because we hate the politics lying to us, that we're going to start a third party, and we're going to call it the Lion Party. This new Lion Party is going to tell us the truth. The new Lion Party would never lie. Right? It's just ironic that, we're sick and tired of politics lying to us, so we're going to open up a third party called the Lions. Absolutely bizarre to me. Absolutely crazy bizarre to me. So anyways, let's go back into this. My name's Gregory Hamilton. I talk to Q, and Q talks back. Today is September the 6th. We can read Q drops like a map. That would be 9-6 or 6-9, correct? Let's go look at those Q drops right now. Right now we're looking at Q drop 69, the 6th day of the 9th month. Godspeed to those who will be put in harm's way. You are the bravest men and women on earth. We will never forget. We all share one title in common, and that is the title of hero. Quote, "The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." Biblical. We're at some of the valleys. We're going through these valleys, going through our government right now. Terrible. Terrible. Well, 9-6. September the 6th. Talks about Obama here at the top. Amazing how things make sense once you ask the question. Who's asking the question? Is Jesus Christ the way? In the Q drop. Any Q decoder. Let's just break it on down. What is the question? What is the question? More politics or more Jesus Christ? Ask that question. Do we need more politics? Is politics what's really going to save us all? It's funny. It's absolutely funny. Let you figure out some of these other things. This is the entire point of this operation. Is for you to collect and archive and distribute in a graphic form that is in order with the crumb dumps. It will all make sense. And once it does, we look to you to spread and get the word out. What word? Politics doesn't have a word. The word of God has. The word. Get the word out. What word? The word of God. Timestamps will help you validate authenticity. Did timestamps help us yesterday find nothing but Bible verses in the Q drops? Or did the timestamps yesterday validate more politics? No, timestamps yesterday validate it's biblical. My name is Gregory Hamilton, and I talk to Q, and Q talks back. Your president is President Biden right now, and he needs your help. He needs your prayers to make the right decisions. Regardless if you like the man, you hating him and talking crap about him does not do any good. absolutely no good for anybody. We need to pray for him so that he makes the right decisions. Everything is